Welcome to episode 3 of season 2 of You Are Your Name. As mentioned before, we're going to be interviewing people who have changed their names in this season and look at the benefits they've derived from it. And hopefully that can give you an insight into how a balanced name could help you. If you haven't listened to any of season 1, we encourage you to start there because it gives you all the nuts and bolts of how name affects your thinking, your health, and the experiences that you attract. Our guest today is Anjilie Dilon. Anjilie lives in London, England, and she's had a balanced name for 6 years. Thank you, Anjilie, for coming on the podcast and sharing your experiences with everyone relative to your name change. When you read your name report, what were your reactions to it?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that made sense that resonated as well. I think that the deciding factor was that I left my 50s behind. I was in my 60s. So it felt right. I'm in my 60s. I need balance in my life. So I straight away requested a balanced name. All the names were not correct because they were too Western for what I needed and wanted.
So you wanted an Indian sounding name.
Correct, yes. Duria was put to task to try and find Indian names, but she came up with the name I've got now, and that resonated with me.
So you were raised in Kenya, I believe.
Correct, up to the age of 12, yeah.
And then you moved to London.
Yes.
So you were working in English for many years. I guess your schooling, you knew English well, even when you're a youngster. So the name report was, you felt it was accurate because you were working and thinking in English.
Although my mother tongue is something else, I always thought in English. My thoughts were always in English. Was obviously able to convert to anyone speaking my mother tongue, which is Gujarati, from Gujarat. But I've always thought in English anyway. I read books in English as well. And I loved my reading, my books. They were my parents, basically.
Tell me, how did you find the balanced name? Did you find a change in your thinking?
So every year there was something new happening, happy things happening, positive and progressive things happening. There was lots of stepping stones that I came across that were helping me to keep on going forward and growing. So that was my mindset was like, on a roll. Every year there was a different reason for concentration, setting goals, trying to achieve them. And every year I was seeing something new, different. Struggled, but the progress and the knowledge and the reading of the philosophy gave me the foundation, the background, the backbone. And without it, I wouldn't have got as far as I've done. And it's given me purpose and meaning to my life as well. So basically, I know why I'm here, what I'm supposed to do, when I'm supposed to do it, how I'm supposed to do it, why I'm supposed to do. And those are so crucial for me.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Now, relative to health, did you see a change in your health after you used the balanced name?
Step by step, different connections. But the last couple of years, it's been more pronounced physically. I've actually definitely noticed a difference in my skeletal system, my spine, especially the base of my spine. There was a point I could say definitely there was a restructuring going on. So my whole body has been restructured, starting from the bottom or the inside out, from the bones to the muscles to the nervous system as well. My ability to talk is only just recently manifested. Prior to that, I didn't have a voice. No one heard me. Even my hearing was not good because people would talk to me and it was more of a muffle rather than clear words coming to me.
That's interesting. The body is reflecting the balance of the mind. So because the body is always rebuilding, you're basically, in a sense, creating a more balanced body through the balanced mind.
Yeah. So it's enabled me to rejuvenate my body, and I can physically feel that the changes in my body, and I'm getting younger in my body, my looks. I don't need makeup anymore, like Mr. Parker said. Ladies don't need makeup.
Right.
And seriously, have stopped using makeup for most part of this year as well. Definite plus.
How did you find your family and friends when you told them that you're changing your name? How was the reaction? Was it an issue?
So personally, for me, what people think is not relevant in the sense of It's about me and my happiness. And at the end of the day, if I got any issues, I got health problems, I got financial problems, or got any problem, who's going to come and check out on me to say if I'm dead, alive, or how I'm doing? So from that point of view, I look after me. So I'm more important. My life, my happiness is really crucial to me. No one is going to give me happiness. They can't, even if they try, if I'm not ready and receptive to it as well. So I'm the one in my driving seat of my life.
That certainly covers it very well. Thank you. Do you have any suggestions for people who are considering a balanced name? What would you recommend?
If it feels right, I'd say just go for it, because when you're meant to do it and when it's right for you, you will just go for it. And that's the best thing you will have done for yourself. That's the best gift you will have given yourself as well. And there's no regrets of delaying, because I did look at it a few years prior to that. Obviously, it wasn't meant to be then, but when I did, and it's totally, totally changed my life, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
We appreciate your input, and I'm sure your insight will help people have the confidence to proceed. Any final thoughts you want to share?
I would say it makes you a whole person. It helps you to balance your thoughts, your life. Before, I would say I didn't actually have a family that I could call a family, that understood me, that respected me, that valued me, that I mattered to. But I would say I've got several families now that are not blood related.
You're referring to the community of online students who are basically studying the Catalan philosophy from all the corners of the globe. And we get together on a regular basis with Zoom calls and teleconferences.
Yeah, I mean so much to them. And they play such a big role in my life as well, that I don't feel alone anymore. I don't feel lonely. And hearing the voices of all the students so far that I connect with, it gives me the reason to keep going,
That's
to keep
great.
smiling. Yeah, it makes me happy. So go for it. Don't hesitate. There is no reason to hesitate at all. That's the best gift you will have given yourself.
As Anjilie mentioned, we can customize a balanced name recommendation to names that sound relative to the culture you're from. If you're new to this concept, we encourage you to visit our website at www.catalarians.com. That's KABALARIANS.com, or youareyourname.com, and it will forward you to the same location. Make sure you get a free name report so you can evaluate how your first name, surname, and any nicknames you've had, plus your date of birth, have influenced your thinking, your health, and the experiences that you've attracted. Until the next episode, happy thoughts. Whenever you're ready, here are 3 ways we can help you. Number 1, the Balanced Name Recommendation Service. Join the thousands of others who have harmonized their names with their inner potential to improve their health, happiness, and success. Number 2, learn the principles of mental freedom. Participate in our online training program to gain the essential tools to create all the progressive changes you seek in your life. These proven truths will open up new perspectives and accelerate your attainment of health, happiness, and success. Number 3, let Kalex Solutions help you choose a balanced name for your business, because many business names are an impediment to one's overall business success.